Honorable, how many of this were you able to implement in your 4 years?
Let me tell you what we did.
Okay.
Before I took over, we had done the reform of the junior high school curriculum. But we have not assessed the students well. We have not changed the BEC. So it was during my time, 2021, that the first assessment of the BEC was going to be done.
Okay.
So we have told the world that we cannot memorize our way out of poverty, right? And we have to be critical.
We need to do something about it.
So I called the WAEC people and said, come and show me the kind of questions that is going to come on the exam. There were 40 questions on a particular test. So I asked them, how many of the questions on these exams coming up are on remembering? Out of the 40, 20 were on remembering. 10 was on understanding.
Okay.
Another 10 on application.
Right.
Synthesis and evaluation and creating was out. That's when I told them this is a case of a tail wagging the dog. The country wants critical thinkers, but you don't want critical thinking in your exams because you are WAEC. I said, no, you can't take the lead for the country. The country should tell you what to assess the students on. So they took it back. 2 weeks' time, they brought it back, and they had changed it, and I was satisfied because 40% of the questions were on critical thinking, which was synthesis, valuation, and creating. Then it gets to WAEC, WASI.
Yeah.
WASI is not just Ghana. BEC is just Ghana, so
Right.
you can tell them what to do.
Okay.
When it comes to WASI, it's not just Ghana, it's the whole West Africa. So I raised the issue with the other West African ministers. We didn't finish the conversation. I came back to Ghana, called WAEC Ghana. I said, we are changing our high school curriculum. And I want to change in terms of your exams. Because you see, the bottom line is this. If the exam do not change, teachers will not change what they are teaching. If I'm a teacher.
They work the other way around with the curriculum.
Yes, because you see, generally, there's something in education called curriculum, instruction, and assessment.
Okay.
They design the curriculum, which is like the syllabus, what you want the children to learn. Then you instruct them on it, and after that, you test them.
Okay.
So we call it CIA. So, not the American CIA. I call it CIA. So most people think that, oh, just do the curriculum. Just do the instruction. After that, do the assessment, and you are done. But invariably, the assessment will determine what people teach. They will take some of the things outside the curriculum because it doesn't come on the test.
Right. They are not being assessed on it.
So if you are a nation that wants to bring transformation, you first of all look at your assessment and you direct how you want the test to be. Then everybody is going to scramble and teach it. But invariably, we don't look at it that way. So instead of assessment coming last, assessment should be first. We have to tell the country and tell the teachers that we want children to be able to do this. Then you work your way backwards as to how they are going to do it. So invariably, we have it reversed. And therefore, we are not getting the critical thinkers.
Right.
And invariably, with that critical thinking, then you're in trouble. So if you don't improve the quality by bringing out critical thinking in your education system, every child will go to school, and because they are memorizing, they are not creating anything.
But that's what we've been seeing for years.
Yes, and now it's changing. Why is it changing? This year, for the first time in the history of our nation, 33 high schools are piloting the critical thinking WASI.
And that was instigated by yourself?
Of course. 33 of them. And the questions are different. The funny thing is that when you enter the schools, I went to Bosontri Girls, they are one of the schools, and the children will tell you that our questions are going to be at the critical thinking level. Our questions are coming from level 3 and 4 of the web's depth of knowledge. They know all that. So everything they are studying is to improve their thinking so that they can answer the questions. In those kind of exams, you don't repeat questions that much.
Right, right.
So the teachers look at how we can improve the critical thinking skills of the student, because the exam that is coming is not something that you can memorize and write. 33 schools have done it. And you know what is happening now? Nigeria now wants to do it. Sierra Leone wants to do it, Liberia wants to do it. They all come to Ghana to learn about how the exam, how they can test with Ghana. And as a result, we introduce new global level high school courses. Now we have biomedical science being taught in high school, engineering sciences being taught in our high schools, robotics being taught in our high schools, computer science, advanced computer being taught in our high schools.
Public schools.
Public high schools. So the new STEM schools like Abomosu, Pasempe, Daba, all Bosomtwi Girls, all these schools are doing all these subjects, aviation and aeronautical science are being taught.
Are we going to roll it out to the other schools?
The new schools are doing it, but so are the existing schools. They were offered the chance to select a STEM course for their students. So Presec is doing engineering science.
Right.
Opokwari, Prempeh, they are doing robotics as a course because they will go abroad and win competitions in robotics, but it won't show up on their transcript because it is not offered as a course in their school. And now it has changed. There are schools in remote places where they are doing some of the STEM courses. Go to Goso, Ahafumai, they are doing aviation.
Honorable, this is all well and good, but the problem is that there's also some people in schools where we have seen on the internet where computer has been drawn on a board.
That's why we launched B-STEM. I know this new government has also relaunched it, which is good. So that STEM will not just be a high school thing, it will also be a basic school thing. And they've rolled them out. In remote communities, you have to be able to do a mobile lab. You see, the good news is that something is being done. We just have to continue. But invariably, most Ghanaians think nothing is happening. It's a basket case.
Well, I guess because if they can't see it at the lower level, then
but it's there. You see, the thing is this. We have them. We've distributed equipment to a number of basic schools across the country.
Some people feel like, look, even some of these get fund and it's only given to privileged people within the parties and the government.
There's so much hopelessness that has led to helplessness, and people think nothing good can happen in Ghana until they hear that Ghanaian students are now studying things that are not being studied in American schools. When they see Accra STEM Academy and they live in America, they are saying my neighborhood school is not like this. This school is better than my neighborhood school in New Jersey. So many great things are happening.